thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud?
Uh-huh. That sounds familiar.
You'd remember him if you heard his show. They're the best detective shows in the whole world. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So he can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
What plan?
I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
As it happens, I already have your costume.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
What are you planning next?
I'm still working that out. Some details I want to run by you. Well, after you give me the costume, that is.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
Come on, don't sell yourself short.
I got a better idea who should wear it. You up for being a Silver Shroud? You're just like him. Except you probably haven't been in a blimp shot down by mobsters.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours, so you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here's some... calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Hopefully this caretaker will approve of the operation.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Yeah?
The caretaker should get back to me soon. She's not one to wait.
Amari.
The caretaker should get back to me soon. She's not one to wait.
Hopefully this caretaker will approve of the operation. Hopefully this caretaker will approve of the operation.
Yes?
The caretaker should get back to me soon. She's not one to wait.
I don't
Calling
know
all
who
Silver
had the
Shroud
guts
fans.
to attack the
A
Brotherhood's
once-in-a-lifetime
men,
announcement.
but I hope I don't miss it.
Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps.
Fred, are you going to hang
Death
out in the
is
lobby
coming
all
for you,
day
Wayne.
again? Or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty.
What's
That
with the
guardian
fancy
is
duds?
the Silver Shroud.
Looks expensive.
Today's episode,
Might be
the
I found a
mystery
new
of
friend.
Mayor Murphy.
Slowly now.
You listen to the
Reveal
radio?
yourself.
Someone wants you dead.
You threatening me? Are you threatening me? That's your last mistake, asshole. You mess with me, you're dead.
Mistress of the sky. The bridge disgrace clearance the shroud.
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy is up to some mischief.
But there. So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity.
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents of the late mayor's case.
But these are real estate papers. Leases and deeds for most of the businesses in Scarlet Square.
Indeed they are, my intrepid investigator. It would seem...
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
Holy
It's
moly.
on.
The Silver Shroud in the flesh. Oh no!
We're recording
Death
in
is
here.
coming for me.
Aw, man.
The memory gen's great. Just don't get hooked like old Kent. Poor bastard's practically stuck in the past.
Great. Great. Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's. He's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have killed people.
And? I don't get it.
We can't let AJ kill kids.
Whatever.
If you hit upon...
Galaxy News Radio.
Hey, he's connected with
look at the
powerful
clown.
friends.
When evil
This is
walks
my
the
turf,
streets
clowns.
of Boston,
And
one
I don't
man lurks
appreciate
in
what
the
you call 'em
shadows, shielding the innocent,
trespasses.
judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the
Peddling poison to kids, are we? Today, you face the Silver Shroud!
Who you say? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did Ken put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what,
Be still,
I'll pay
sweet
you,
shroud.
let's say
I
50
removed
caps
that
just to shut up
scumbag
about it.
slug, but you're
And,
sick with fever
maybe get
and
Kent off my
still
back.
suffering.
All right?
Mistress of Mysteries, no. I'm all right. But the mayor, Fat Fatty,
Stop selling to children, a miscreant, or
No,
face
dear.
my
The
wrath.
shroud stumbled.
Screw you.
The mistress
Waste the free.
maneuvered. I removed the mayor's I followed you to the gate. I was about to...
Attention! Silver Shroud is mistress of mystery. This is Chief Corcoran of the Boston Police Department.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode.
Hey, Charlie.
Make way for paying customers. You look like one of them wankers from the posters.
Come on, Dollface. It's right through here.
You look upon the Silver Shroud. I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud? More like a nutter. Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. You're set on meeting her. For a fee, it can be arranged.
It's Candy. And yeah, of course I'm all right. I'm just
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
You got to have finesse to be an assassin. Kendra's a murderer. A very skilled murderer. Listen, mate, the combat scan shows you know what you're about. Save your caps, buy a lager instead.
Shroud infiltrating your nefarious lair.
Here's your money. Where is she?
Still going through, is this? She's got a flat outside the neighborhood. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that.
Quite right, you
Good luck.
custodian of criminality. For I am not Candy, the captivating companion. It is I, the mistress of mystery. I have clouded Polly's paltry perceptions to gain access to your den of depravity.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nos who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't... Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to Good Neighbor. You'll see.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Into the Robot's Den.
That's all of them. Fat Fahey's mobbots have been sentenced to the mechanical hell that spawned them.
Yes, my choleric companion. And no, robotic hellspawn they were. But not Fat Fahey's. For he himself presented the facts. Someone else is actually...
The hell was that?
The master of it all. You're right. But who? Dearest mistress of mysteries, you and I have battled Boston's rogues gallery for years. This is someone
going up.
Certainly. But which criminal culprit has the technological know-how to construct such clockwork calamities? I don't...
You don't know anything? Yeah, right. But I do, see? And I'll tell you too. On one condition. By the shadowed streets of Southie, one of the mob bot's heads is still talking. You're darn right I am. I can't feel my legs, cause you shot me up good, Shroud. But I still got my kisses, see? And I'm gonna use it to tell you where the big boss man is, see? And your one condition. You take my head with you, so's I can see you take that creep down. Yeah, what did he ever do for me, huh? Okay, so he created me. Whoop-de-doo. Who needs a father who sends his kids out to die?
Silver Shroud, I sense truth in this clockwork crook. Shall I?
Use your blade of bastard to free the Mabot's head from its now destroyed body? Do it. Ha! Sweet freedom! Thanks, Dollface! Now tell us, who is your creator? The robotic puppet master pulling your twisted wires? Speak, you decapitated electronic evildoer!
What the fuck?
That will spoil all the fun. You gotta see for yourself. Come on, let's beat feet to the big warehouse down at Pier 12.
Fine, you amoral automaton. We're away.
You must be Kendra.
And you're the crazy one in the costume. Wayne Delancey's killer.
And an unguarded skylight. Just what
I
we
do
needed
so
to
like
stealthily
it when the bug
infiltrate
crawls
this
willingly into the
warehouse.
spider's webs.
Yes, and our view from above is advantageous.
You have taken your last life, villain.
You stole my line.
I've ever seen.
Robots. Dozens of them. All shapes and sizes. On the stage. And later, another robot. No! Not a robot! A man. In a robot costume. Shh! Shut up, you dummies! Us robots got good hearing. You better get yourself some coffee. And listen. Boss needs about that talk. My robotic children. My glorious creations, we stand tonight at the dawn of a new era. For too long, the human vermin of Boston have destroyed this fair city. The flesh is weak, but steel is strong. You, my children, will usher in a new age, an age of robots, led by me, your father, the Mechanist.
I found all the hidden cappies. Each one had a letter?
Great. Let me take a look at these letters. Well, anyone who stared at Nuka-Cola merchandise as long as I have would get this one pretty fast. The letters definitely spell refreshing. It's simpler than I was expecting.
So how do we use this code?
This door should lead to Brad Burton's office, but it's locked up tight. The keypad is the only way to open it. I guess we just need to key in the 10 numbers that correspond to the word refreshing. You did all the work looking for the hidden cappies, so you should be the one who gets to enter the code. That's it! The door's unlocked! Let's go inside! Let's search carefully. I'm willing to bet this place has a few secrets, and they'll probably be well hidden.
What if there was a place with all those different Nuka-Colas? Wouldn't that be the cheeriest place in all the world? Where the river's made of quantum and the mountaintops are fizz, with fun and games and rides for all the moms and pops and kids. Well, it turns out there's a place with all the zip of Nuka-Cola. Come on down to Nuka World and see it for yourself.
You did this? We must stop. You are so very distracting. You know this, yes?
Blast off to Galactic Zone for otherworldly thrills. Pounding dry rock culture cola. What if there was a place with all the refreshments of this wonderful place? The friendly streets of Nuka Town put a smile on your face. Now you know there's a place that's just as good as Nuka.
What do you want?
Come on down to Nuka World and
Do you need something from me? We need some. Do you have time? It is important to me.
You're pretty distracting yourself.
I have a point. A reason. Oh, yes. My control of feelings is worse than before. And you are no help. With your teasing of poor little Curie. But it is not just you. Sometimes a simple compliment. Nice hair. And I am flustered. Confused. Other times, people suggest the strangest and most lurid things. And I am even more confused. Why do people do this?
Right behind you, baby, by Ray Smith. Next.
You're full of life and optimism. People find that attractive.
Well, they should keep it to themselves. Oh, I must get a handle on this if I am ever to advance my experiments.
Brad Burton, I didn't fly down from DC to get jerked around. You either sign off on Project Cobalt or I can walk right out that door.
This isn't like deciding what color bottle to pick for our next flavor, General. You're asking me to take my laboratories and my beverage years and basically turn them over to your team. I need assurances that my people and my facilities are going to be treated with the respect that they deserve.
You and I both know that's a load of horse shit. Stop treating me like one of your soft drink competitors. I'm here representing the U.S. military. I already told you you'd be well compensated. Now cut the crap and tell me what you're really after.
Fine. I want in on the military's LeapX program.
What? How the hell did you know about that?
Let's just say you're not the only one in this room that can throw his weight around in Washington, General. I've been following the program ever since its inception, and I have to say that I'm impressed. The ability to keep a human in a state of veritable immortality using a machine, now that's something that I didn't expect from the military. Look, you want me to agree to this proposal, then get me on the LeapX list, and I'll sign whatever you want.
I always knew you were a greedy son of a bitch, John. But the last thing I expected to hear is that you were afraid of death. If you know so much about LeapX, then you know it's in its infancy, and there are a lot of kinks to be worked out. It isn't as easy as throwing a switch and suddenly you can live forever.
Stop trying to talk me out of it. We both know the enemy is developing chemical and biological weapons, and that my beverageers are the top organic chemists in the world. Our countries are in a race where no one comes in second, General. So you need to ask yourself, can you really afford to stand here and say no?
You had this all figured out before I even arrived, didn't you? Okay, fine. You want in on the LeapX program, you got yourself a deal. You know, maybe immortality is what's best for you, Brad Burton. Be a goddamn shame to let that ego go to waste.
Here's a bit of news concerning the vaults of the Commonwealth.
Mr. Brad Burton, you were one sneaky
81.
devil.
Nice place. Themselves, not very social. Apparently they've suffered from some
Let's see
sort
where the
of
hidden elevator
outbreak
goes.
in there. I guess maybe it's a good thing they don't open the door much. Going down. But I shouldn't make jokes. It was evidently pretty serious. And of course, all empathize with what they're going through.
Wow!
I have seen reports of some fatalities,
Let's take a closer look.
but my understanding is that things are now under control. So if you should happen to bump into someone from Vault 81, don't worry. They're probably not contagious.
What do you think is in
For
here?
anyone coming back to Diamond City,
Hi,
check
Sierra.
out the Commonwealth.
After you.
This one's for you.
Now this looks interesting. Come on. What on earth? Wait. No. It can't be. That's John Caleb Bradburton. Or at least it's his head. Wow.
Who are you? I haven't seen a real human face in so long. I had given up all hope.
Oh my God. It's alive! He's alive! My name's Sierra, sir. I'm your biggest admirer. I love Nuka-Cola more than anything. This is such an honor.
You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here?
We used the contest code to get in. What the hell happened to you?
I made a devil's bargain, though I didn't know it at the time. This was General Braxton's plan all along. Damn the man. He called it Project Cobalt. In exchange for my weapon design,
he would give me access to life-extending technology. I'm such a fool for taking him at his word. He never told me that this would be the price.
Who was General Braxton?
He was one of the top men in the Army Research Laboratory's Weapons and Materials Division. He'd taken a keen interest in my quantum mechanics research and offered me a trade. In exchange for my assistance on a top-secret weapons project, he gave me access to an experimental process that would artificially extend my life. Like a fool, I leapt before I looked. I've certainly paid the price for my short-sightedness.
A weapon? I don't believe it. Why would the genius who brought so much joy to the world want to make something destructive?
Genius is restless, madam. It must expand, seek new challenges, and explore new frontiers. So yes, a weapon. It was going to be a quantum-enhanced variant of the standard portable tactical warhead. In fact, the prototypes are stored in this very chamber. You can have them on one condition. I want you to shut off the power to this machine that's keeping me alive. I want to die.
What? No!
Are you really sure that you want to die?
I've had plenty of time to think about it.
You can't kill him. He's a great man. He invented Nuka-Cola, the best thing in the world.
Lady, you don't know what a torment it is. Being trapped here alone and staring at the same wall, decade after decade. Now please shut up while I talk to your more rational friend here. I realize that what I'm asking isn't easy, but there's something in it for you. When the power is cut, the door to the prototype storage room will open automatically. Take anything you want. I don't care anymore. Just please, set me free at last. I can't bear this loneliness any longer.
Wait. I have an idea. Mr. Bradburden wants to die because he's lonely, right? Well, maybe I could stay with him, you know? Keep him company, give him someone to talk to. He's like a hero to me.
You've got a point. But I want compensation for the prototype ammo I won't be getting.
Well, I do have one thing that might interest you. I've got a limited edition Nuka-Cola jumpsuit. It's really stylish and not many were made. It's one of my most treasured possessions, but, well, I'm willing to let you have it.
A Nuka-Cola jumpsuit? Ha! That's a paltry prize compared to what I'm offering. The choice is yours, but I beg you to honor my wishes. There is no one else who can help me.
I sort of feel sorry for him. I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola? Can you imagine being trapped like that for centuries? Please, think carefully. Don't rush your decision. I sort of feel sorry for him. I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola? Can you imagine being trapped like that for centuries? Please, think carefully.
That was Uranium
Don't rush
Fever
your
by
decision.
Elton Britt.
Heads up.
For you, I have time.
Your thoughts?
I think I will take this time to review all data.
That was it?
As you wish.
I sort of feel sorry for him.
With the
I
latest
couldn't
news update
stand
from the
being a
Commonwealth.
frozen head.
And this one,
How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
the Green Tech building, long known as a haven for gunner mercenaries, was recently assaulted by an unknown group. From what I understand,
wonder
there
if the
aren't any
data I'm
gunners left to
collecting
tell the
will
tale.
serve any
If
purpose.
that's true, it's a little unsettling. Those guys meant business. There are rumors circulating that the Institute was somehow involved.
Can you
Now, I
imagine
know
being
they come up
trapped like
every
that for
time something
centuries?
bad or unexplained
Please,
happens.
think carefully.
But in this case,
Don't
even
rush
I
your
have to
decision.
admit, it's hard
Sierra.
not to suspect they
I'm
were
almost
involved.
afraid to ask,
Don't jump
but
to conclusions, but
what's your decision?
it's about you folks. And don't worry. At this time, there's no reason to suspect our fair city is
What about the secret Nuka-Cola formula you think is locked up in that vault?
That was before we found John Caleb Bradburton in the flesh. Well, mostly. Who knows? Maybe he'll tell me the Nuka-Cola formula himself, along with all kinds of other things. That would be incredible. Please, tell me that you'll let him live.
Hey, Sierra.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but
I'll accept your offer. I won't shut the power off.
thank you, thank you, thank you! You're doing the right thing! After all, this is a great man we're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a living legend to talk to. Good luck running Nuka World! I sort of feel sorry for him.
Hey, Sierra.
I'm going to see what else I can find in this place to add to my collection.
Free at last.
You said you let Bradburton live! You're gonna pay for that!
Hi, Sierra.
Guess I'll be heading home soon. Not much left for me here.
Yes.
This is something before the Troubles, yes?
Ahem.
I am happy to help.
Your thoughts?
It is hard to determine whether the surface is more or less susceptible to outbreaks, but a preparation plan is never a bad idea.
That was it?
Not a problem. Let us continue our journeys.